So the current match is between CRG and HKP, and this is a 1v1 that will decide which side these teams will play on. You
I
can see
guess
a lot.
L'Oreal is like best pick for 1v1.
Yeah,
Super
but the
crazy.
thing is, uh, after 3 minutes, you cannot go back to base, and you cannot invade your jungle or anything. No buffs, so she'll run out of mana pretty soon.
Then
Right,
it's like
that's one learning we've had from the previous match. Volcath was a little tight on the mana, whereas Raz
that's
wasn't.
that's why you can play heroes like Raz, and that depends on energy for
Yeah, yeah.
1v1s.
And personally, I
Raz
would
is
just put
Raz is
Joker and
pretty good.
have fun.
Yeah, same.
Even Caffney for
Okay.
that matter, no mana.
Yeah, even Katni is good.
Okay.
Whoa!
We see a Omen versus L'Oreal.
Oh, you
Pretty
guys are
interesting.
already.
That's a
We're live,
fine
we're
match.
live, we're live.
Okay, okay, sorry.
I mean, we are in the 1v1. You can just join the lobby afterwards.
Right, right, right.
Death Embrace plus Flicker is Roman's signature form.
Yeah, and like Flicker on L'Oreal. I mean, it's not 5v5, so.
Mm. But I guess if he flickers and ults on L'Oreal, then L'Oreal can pretty much stay in her ultimate circle and just rip him
Mhm.
apart. That's a nice matchup. It all depends on player skills now.
Yeah, I've only seen one guy like there used to be some gaming monk 1v1 tournaments after the server died last year,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, I remember that.
one of the matches was Meta versus All Might versus Perfect. So All Might on Omen defeat Perfect. Other than that, I haven't seen an Omen defeat L'Oreal in 1v1. It's
That's
pretty tough. It's pretty tough.
like L'Oreal owns her lane, man.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
against a melee hero,
it's okay, bro.
I know, like
Perfect.
it's all about player skill, yeah.
It's perfect on L'Oreal. Makes sense. You would lose.
So unlike the last match, these two are engaging pretty early.
Yeah.
We see that
I
the,
mean,
the red team action.
Omen has to engage early, otherwise he'll lose. After the L'Oreal unlocks her ult, it's pretty much GG for him.
Right.
I guess these guys don't know the 1v1 basics. Like
No,
you should buy support item as you get extra gold in
gold,
1v1.
yeah.
It's okay, I guess.
That's a very interesting insight, Zipfile. So even in the last match, the teams did not buy that, and maybe these guys should have learned from that mistake. That
I
if
mean,
you do buy the support item, that is advantageous in the long
mm,
run.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
get like extra XP and extra
extra
gold
XP
for
and gold
Absolutely, absolutely.
for every millimeter.
so you can like get level 4 earlier than your opponent. Even if you miss the last hits, that's still better thing. Because
Mm.
Right,
you
right,
get
right.
they still get the
It would be
last.
interesting to see what build Omen goes with. He could just go for a medallion right now.
I guess he'll go for Gaia Standard. Gaia Standard is pretty good against L'Oreal.
L'Oreal,
I mean,
yeah.
and it gives him like this. I guess L'Oreal is not allowed to do blue buff.
Uh,
We have to. She's not allowed to take the blue buff. I think we have to disqualify this team.
yeah,
Uh,
like the
so the red team is disqualified. Blue
like
team wins. Viewers,
our
blue team wins.
yeah, like award the 1v1 match to the blue
Mm-hmm.
team.
Right. So,
I
I
mean,
guess the red team was not has not been
weren't
following our streams,
weren't these
and
players made aware of of these rules beforehand?
they were they were announced. So I guess they missed that,
That's a fine thing. That's a fine
and
thing.
they I hope they'll learn from the mistakes. Is what I can say.
It's a
Oh! I mean, he would have won that
We have to
nonetheless.
inform them to end it.
yeah. I guess
Uh,
how do we inform them?
wait,
Interesting.
I'll text Red.
I'll pause it.
Just
No,
pause it.
no.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's better thing.
It's Red CRG.
I guess he thought like blue buff is like he can take the blue buff. That's why he took L'Oreal because L'Oreal will
specifically
have
mentioned jungling. You can't enter the jungle pathing. So
yeah.
I don't know what's going on there. So just to clarify, red team is CRG, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Omen,
red.
Omen
No,
team.
no.
I never wanna hold you back. I wanna give you every chance to make it, to make it. I'm afraid if our love collides, you'll leave me alone tonight. 'Cause I'm changing and I'm breaking. Is this over? I'm scared to ask these questions 'cause I know that you'll reject my love, moving slower, frozen to these pieces without a shoulder to cry on. I will only climb the mountain without your goodbyes, 'cause you're my life. If I fail and crumble, would you help rebuild this downfall and change the color of my walls? I never wanna hold you back. I wanna give you every chance, and I'll stand against all enemies, your enemies. I'm afraid if our love collides, you'll leave me alone tonight. 'Cause I'm changing and I'm breaking, but I'll still be your superhero. I'll be your superhero. But I'll still be your superhero. I'll be your superhero.
No, we are not live. Like we are live, but
I get you. I'll just ask him. Okay, we're live. We're live, guys. We're live. Come on, go for it.
okay. So sorry for the hiccup. This is the restart of the 1v1 match. Apparently, some rules were not explained clearly to the players. Anyways, it's the same matchup as before. Blue team will play this team CRG with Omen and team HKP with L'Oreal.
So it's a matchup to decide like, which team gets to pick the blue side and the red side.
Yep. And since they cannot clear their jungle, it can be a tough match for the L'Oreal unless one ult is enough for her to just kill the Omen.
I guess there's this enchantment that gives you mana regen on every ability hits. That's a pretty
Yeah, but like the amount of mana L'Oreal consumes, kind of tough
Yeah,
for her
that's
to. Yeah.
good. I guess Shadow heard my suggestions from the earlier stream and he bought this and he bought the
Yeah.
support item. But see, like he
Yeah.
already 1.5 level. You can see that.
Yep. Yep.
That's the difference you get. You'll be level 2 even though you don't clear the lane. See, he's already on. See, already learned.
And he's gaining the gold faster than the L'Oreal.
Yep. It's plus 5 gold for every 5.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be level 3 without even clearing the wave.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess if he gets a level 4 earlier than Dodger, then it's pretty
What
much
I
GG.
think is like from what I know, All Might, what he used to do on Omen was build attack speed.
Yeah, he goes for attack speed. Attack speed
Attack
is pretty
speed?
good in 1v1.
Yeah,
At early game, 1v1, attack speed is best.
it's pretty good. And by the way, guys, this is totally fine because it's the clock is not at 3 minutes right now. Till 3 minutes, you can recall or do whatever.
Yeah. So you can go as much aggressive as you want till 3 minutes and then just get a level 4 fast.
Another thing, the L'Oreal didn't have the orb enchantment in the previous game. This game, she does.
Still, I'm just waiting for Shadow. Hit level 4 first and just dive in with a flicker.
I mean, he should hit level.
Yeah. That's
Okay, that's nice. I think this should be GG. L'Oreal will use the orb. No.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Now he didn't
She-
use the orb. If she could have used the orb, no, he can't use the orb before 3 minutes. Nah, it's a
Oh
cooldown.
yeah. GG,
So it's-
GG will get to Team CRG. They get to pick first, and let's just wait for the lobby.
That's just how powerful the support item in 1v1 is. You get to
Yep.
level 4.
I'm rich. Say rich, I'm rich. I'm rich. I was ready to surrender my heart to you, only you. These lights all around me keep blinding my eyes from you and the truth. Don't tell me why. I know you won't save my life. me, don't tell me why. I know, no, no, you won't save my life. Save my life. Baby, keep on, you making the waves. You and I will never be safe. Be safe. If the walls come down, will you pick me off the ground? If the walls come down, will you save me or burn me down? I need to know if you'll give me a second chance. They don't come around often, but please, you know I can't stand it when you don't talk to me. When you don't talk to me. Yeah. There's something inside, yeah, there's something inside that brings me back to you, yeah. No, I can't hide it, no, I can't hide it anymore. To get you off my mind, and I know it's true, and I'll say this to you, I want you back. There's something inside, yeah, there's something inside that brings me back to you, yeah. No, I can't hide it, no, I can't hide it anymore.
HP.
And it's CRG on the blue side and HKG on the red side. First ban goes to CRG.
And I
Could
wouldn't
be
be
a pretty
surprised we see
Oh.
standard bans for between these two teams. But
Yeah.
they're having a Kha'Zix and they're gonna go with the Kha'Zix ban because I think IMAX played
Yeah,
Kha'Zix in this last.
that's the target ban. That's target
Yeah.
ban for them.
Okay, Zil ban coming in, possibly to target Dreadlord because Zil is his most played hero at this
Yeah.
point. And we can also expect a Nakroth ban from the red team, I guess.
I guess in a
At some point.
5v5 to deliver the performance and situation for the Necroth is pretty hard. But like maybe
Yeah, like-
Shadow can play good.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see a
I mean,
Kira ban.
these guys, they have played a lot of games together. Like, I would say close to 500, 600 as a team. So they know their combos.
And looks like they're gonna go with the Pain ban. I mean, if I
And
was them, I think Pain ban is okay.
Zip
I think
ban.
the blue team is gonna go with they're just gonna install lock Pain. I think.
Yep,
Yeah.
good choice.
If
Yeah.
Max can play Thane, like Thane is pretty good against to counter any.
So if I was a red team, I would go with Dirac and a Thane.
Yeah, Dirac seems to be good there.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
Dirac has the range, and if he wants to kill the Dirac, he needs to tower dive. So I think a Dirac and a Thane would be a viable pick here. Or you can go with a DS laner.
Okay, so
Okay.
yes, that's
It looks like
yep.
they're
The
gonna
Red
do
Knights.
what we said. Or they can, if instead of the Thane, they can think about going like a DS laner, like a Richter is really good, Florentino might be good. But it looks like they're gonna
The
go.
thing is, there's a huge probability of CRG picking Thane because Thane is just that good and
That's
easy up
true.
the board.
That is true.
Yeah.
Okay, so they might go with the
Malak-
Malice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Malice pick. Nice.
Oh, Malak Alice. I guess
Kind
I
of.
hope in HKB team someone knows how to play Florentino or like Wildcat, so it's a pretty good matchup against Malak
Yeah.
combo.
Because it's pretty much dive from the blue teams. Okay, they're gonna go with the Jinnar. I think Jinnar might be a pretty, but they already have a mate. Never mind.
They won't.
Yeah.
Okay, Darkwing back to his roots, being a DS laner.
I think Richter might be a decent pick here. Like someone who can dive or someone who can handle the lane, so to create more pressure. So Richter who can concentrate on roaming. Florentino if they can play that.
Why do you see Arthur pick incoming? Like,
Yeah, they're gonna go with the Lubu pick. Okay.
makes sense. I mean, Lupu is good against any DS laner right now. He just needs to
Yeah, I mean he's pretty strong right now,
yeah.
but he can be played against. You know, like the opponent, they can choose to play safe and they can concentrate more on split pushing because Lubu, you kind of want him to be in the team fight because he's really good when it comes to team fights. So it'll be interesting to see who they're gonna pick. It looks like they're gonna go Caffney and Elander ban.
They should ban Lovell here, to be honest, because Lovell in a Malice combo, like that's a pretty broken
Yeah.
combo.
Yeah. He gets a pretty good like front line for with Malak and Alice.
Mm-hmm. And they can also peel for him as well. Like, so
Level, or I guess like for easier chance you can ban this.
I mean, it was a
Special level ban.
no-brainer because they already gave away Pain, they gave away Malice. If they would have given away Lovell, that would pretty much been GG for the red team.
Right now we can see like how Malak and Alice combo works in
yeah,
the nerves.
And these guys, like, they know how to play Malice.
Yep.
yeah. I
And
mean, I've been
we can
watching
also
their.
see- Actually, I believe this could be a Malok mid because
It is. I think it is.
Yeah,
kind of
it's a Malak mid. Yeah, it's a Malak mid.
because like I don't think Foxwell plays anything other than marksman, so he's gonna pick his marksman, and extreme he's gonna
Extreme
go
will play
Malak. But
Malok and Hijo will support.
I think
I guess if they want to go for like MS jungle, so like maybe Fennec would be good for that team. Fennec jungle.
yeah. No, they're gonna go with the Richter. Okay.
That's a
I'm
nice
actually
pick.
I'm actually fine with them picking a Richter because Richter, I think
Like
he's gonna go
now,
Abyssal lane.
yeah,
And
now you have two heroes that can dive the back lines for
yeah,
like Lugo
yeah.
and Rector. So if Malak and Alice wants to jump on their back line, so like they'll have to deal with Lugo and Rector and their back line.
Yena, we haven't seen a good Yena in this tournament so far, so
No, we have not. And I think the red team is leaning towards MM jungle. I think that's the only choice they have right now.
yep.
Yeah.
And one that they could pick, which I feel could be a mistake into this comp is Wisp, because we have seen a lot of time Wisp jungle, and personally, I would say that would be a mistake into this comp.
Yeah, I think the only good option could be is Violet. Elandor is banned, Captain is banned, Laville is banned. So yeah, either Violet or Fennec would be pretty good into this one. But if I was the red team, I think Violet would be a better option because she scales as the game goes late.
Yep. And
So-
Foxfight with his one trick Kalanas.
I would say like Violet or Fennec both are like pretty good pretty good.
Yeah.
The thing with Fennec is like Pain jumps in on you can just ST your way out.
Yeah, that's why I said like Fennec would be pretty good. And you can burst him down with your S1. So like you have to back off when you get the marks of S1 on him. So
Yeah.
if he tries to
So-
step up on it,
They in the match that we
Lindis.
have. Oh, Lindis.
that's
Interesting.
nice.
So the Lindis really needs to be careful when it comes to her positioning because if she is not near any bushes and if she gets caught out, I think they just lose the fight straight up.
Yep.
So
Personally,
I guess-
I like the blue team draft better, but
yeah,
this should be a pretty even match considering the quality of the players involved.
yeah,
Yep. Red team have too much peel off for like their Lindis. They have Lubu, they have Rector, they have Pain. So if they can peel for Lindis, so it's a pretty good matchup.
yeah.
And if this Dirac out of Friday is on Dirac, so I won't put my bet my chips on it. But if this Dirac can connect his abilities, then it would be like he has a good feel for him.
Yep.
It's Foxwell.
What do y'all think, Chad? Who do you think? Who do you think has an advantage over here? I can't really pick between these two. These two are evenly matched when it comes to
the
the
thing
matchup.
is they are even more evenly matched because Foxwild is jungling and his forte is
Foxwild is jungling. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought like he'll be playing Helena.
Yeah,
That's a change of roles, I
I
guess.
noticed that.
MM Silent is his forte, but right now
Yeah. Maybe they're trying out something new, or I don't know what happened.
I know that he has played Pain a bit, but I don't know how comfortable he will be against these guys because this is not like your first round or second round match. This is your
And
semi-final.
also, for the first time in this tourney, we don't see any virginity enchantments for
virgins.
neither teams. So
Yep.
looks like they saw the Envy game and then it was like, you know what, we don't even need it. We can just do it all by ourselves.
Yeah, we don't need to be called virgins on stream. Bad enough to be in real life.
Oof, okay. You're gonna go with the hard rose there. But anyway, we have Arctic Ops on Omen, interestingly, and Omen and a Malik. I'm not sure
Omen, Malak,
a
and Pain,
Malik
and,
Omen needs it.
yeah, and the
Anyway.
red team only Luo has the Arctic Ops. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that enchantment, like people refuse to use it, and personally, I like that enchantment on online chat.
Yeah.
It's like they're securing their Lugo too much. He was on.
Yeah, both the junglers are okay. The Pain is rotating,
Yeah.
trying to
They're trying
gank
for
the
a
Richter,
level 2 gank. They're trying for a level
but yeah, he's gonna be able to get away. I'm not sure about that gank because
What
the
that
Richter
was?
has his dashes, so
I guess.
maybe if the Pain had baited him a little bit further, maybe that would have been a good gank. So if I was a red team, I would have
I
went
would have.
for the red buff.
Yeah, for the enemy red. They should have
Yeah,
ganked for the. I
because
guess
the
they are
Pain
waiting
is
for. They are waiting for Noy to get his blue buff, and then they'll try to. Yeah, max his
okay.
blue.
It's gonna be a
Okay.
pause on the blue team.
Yeah.
That would have been the best option because the Pain was already giving vision that the Pain was doing his blue buff, and then as soon as they saw that the Pain tried to gank the Richter, they should have just straight up run to the red buff. Even if they couldn't secure the red buff, at least take one of his camps.
Yeah.
That could
And
have
this
put him a little
denied
bit
jungle,
behind.
he is already
Yeah,
so behind. Like behind as
because
in the jungle clearing time. Like
the Lindus is already gonna get hit level 4.
yeah.
And okay, the Thane is doing the smart thing by giving vision. He's doing the red buff now, and the Lindus is already level 4. But the blue team notices this and they're just gonna play defensive for now.
Yeah, they
The
needed
Thane is
that.
finally level 4,
Okay.
and he's
That's
gonna
a nice.
get caught out by
That was a
the
good.
Thane, and
That's a nice
Lubu
three-man
makes a
squad.
really good rotation, and he's gonna end
He
up
got the
giving
first
a first
blood.
blood. Yeah.
It's a nice turn from Tate.
one good sign of the macro of the Pain that he used his ultimate to escape.
Yeah.
And I've like only some good players I've seen that do that. Otherwise, everyone is like, okay, no, we'll use the ultimate to engage and we'll leave a shadow behind to die while escaping.
So that will be an easy first dragon for the red team.
And that was a good push from the Thane. Like it
On
was
the top side, they are engaging on this
And
view.
yeah, the Richter is gonna end up dying.
Mhm. But they cannot push the tower because both of them are solo, like the Malok
No.
and
Yeah,
And also with the latest patch that we have, these towers will have additional defense, so they wouldn't be able to anyway.
yeah. So I guess as soon as Malak hits his level 4, he just goes for a gank on anything.
Yeah. And he did I mean, I don't think he needed his ult, but they secured the kill anyway.
And for those of you who don't know, like Grizzly Serenity Shikhar, one of the best DS laner we had in our old server.
Okay, the Ominous uses
He's
O, but I
not.
think he's okay. He's
Ooh,
gonna,
okay.
that's a nice flicker.
But they can secure the tower.
Yeah, they should be able to secure the tower. The Malak is trying to rotate, but
Can they though?
okay,
I'm not
that's
sure.
he had his ultimate again, but he will be able to secure.
They should have
Thing
pushed back
is,
the
Lindis doesn't take towers pretty well. Like
And also, we saw that if this was like 2 days before, I think that tower might be down.
yeah.
oh yeah, the new patch.
Because they barely even touched the tower. It's not even half HP. So they're trying to gank on the Lubu. They're gonna be
Personally,
able-
I wouldn't gank on
Oh,
the
no.
Lubu.
If the Thane had caught the Alice, that might have been a kill, but they're able to get away.
I guess a miscommunication from Blue. Like, Taney wanted to
Lindus
engage.
is trying to. Okay, I think the Pain knows that the Lindus is there. Yep.
And I guess
Oh, the
red team
Malak. That's a good Malak out, and Lindus is gonna get caught here, but I don't think they can follow because Lindus is able to get out.
Lindis needs to
But
get
they are
out.
pretty low though. Okay, the Lubu is gonna go on them. He's gonna ult on the Talanas and the Alice. He's going 1v3 and he's gonna take out the Alice. Pain is going all by himself and he's
Ooh,
gonna
that was such a good push from
That's
the
a good push from
Thane.
Taney. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
And Richter makes a really nice rotation, and they will be able to get away. Somehow, surprisingly, they were able to secure only 2 kills, the red team. And
Yeah, but
considering that
that's-
all of them are
that's a double
low,
kill on the Lindis though. Like
yeah.
Lindis
Okay, the
on
Lindus
any
is still
patch
gonna
is
go
okay.
for the dragon, which is a little bit risky because if I was a blue team, I would.
Is the secure? Yeah.
Ooh, oh, okay. She secures.
So
You
for
know,
the
that was
jungle,
such a good play from the Lubu. Like, he totally engaged the back line, didn't give them a chance to like secure the kills of the
yeah,
Yeah.
red team.
that's why there's need to be someone who can dive the backline against the Malak and his
Yeah.
combos,
Mhm.
such as like
Hmm.
Wildcat,
And
Victor, Florentino, Lubu.
And I feel like even though like okay, Alex still stuns, still
the
silences,
Richter needs to be a
but
little
the
bit careful here. And I think
oh,
he's
he's dead.
just gonna die here. Yeah, he'll
And I
just burst
think this
him
could
down.
no, no, never mind.
This
They're
could be a
both dead.
tower. This could be a tower, I guess.
It shouldn't
They
be
don't have
because
the rail though. Yeah.
Okay, we just back him up.
but just look at the damage he has done. Like literally, full
Yeah.
HP tower poked it to half, and even the Terranas is quick pushing. Lubu needs to rotate quick.
She needs to. Okay, she's gonna back out now. The blue buff is. The
Yeah, I
pain
guess
is.
it's 6 minutes. So like
That's a good Alice out. And that's a
That's a
really good
God,
engage
better
from the
skin
pain.
man.
And the pain is just
Oh
going to
my
get caught out.
God.
And the Malak decides to ult and he completely misses everyone. The Lindis is a little bit caught out here. The Malak is going to chase the Lindis, but she will be able to get away. And yeah, that was a really nice engage from the pain. Getting 3 of them in his S1 and S2 combo. And
Mhm.
This thing
Yes.
is playing out of his mind.
This Thane and the Lubu, like both of them, amazing
Yeah.
plays from both of them. And
They
even the
have good
Lindis is
synergy.
fighting pretty well. Like there were plenty of opportunities where she could have gotten caught out, but she's not
Yeah,
getting caught.
Mhm.
it's just Lindes for you. Like you can roam around whole map in 5 seconds.
Yeah. And it's not like she's playing like one of our servers MMs, Duke, that just farming. She's participating in team fights.
Duke is godly.
Yes.
I mean, he's probably busy spamming ranked matches since his team won't play with him.
So I guess we have an invade.
The
from
blue team is going to
blue team.
try to invade the red buff. But I think
Yeah.
the red team knows because, okay.
But
The
they
Richter
can't-
chose not to go on because no one was near him.
They should press.
So if
They
I
should
was the red team, I would just take the dragon instead. They're
should
trying
try
to push
to-
the bot tower.
bot lane. Yeah, I guess.
Can they?
But-
can,
They're
I guess
just
they
wasting
can-
time now. They're still gonna try to die. That's a really good engage from Pain, but and Lewis is gonna die,
yeah.
and the Pain
Okay,
is
the
gonna
Pain
die.
is
But
dead.
I think they can
Also
clean up
goes
though.
down.
The Lubu
Ooh,
goes
The
down.
Terranas kills the Lubu. That's a shutdown on the Lubu.
That's really good shutdown.
And I don't think they can push the tower now because the Dirac still has his ultimate. And the Thane is gonna die. He should really take the minion, but I think he's just gonna die here though, yeah. But he's able to save the tower, which is fine, I suppose.
And
So-
suddenly this match has opened up because by losing that fight, they also lost 2 towers. Like they will lose the
Yeah.
second bot tier tower as well.
So that's what I
Team
think.
HK.
When they noticed that the blue team was invading the red buff, they should have just taken the dragon because they wasted so much time trying to push the bot tower. And by the time the wave crashed that tower, the blue team were able to rotate all the way from top to bottom. So if they had just chosen to take the dragon and then try to fight, that would have been the smart choice. But anyway.
Mhm.
And now the blue team has the vision control now. They have the map control as well because the mid tower and
Chats
all
are
the tier 1
asking-
towers are gone.
Chats is asking for us to show the builds. So like, if,
Sure, the rules. Yeah, I've been meaning to say that.
Yeah, I mean,
so I guess the blue team is going for
And I think
DS,
it's
and I
gonna be a free
yeah,
DS
it's a
as well.
free DS. Yep.
one
And
thing
that's a
though, like,
smart.
okay, they knew they're losing the DS, so they just took the Abyssal. That's fine.
Yeah, it's a decent trade-off, but yeah, and they're gonna take the bot tower as well, which is pretty good.
Yeah, blue team is in the lead of.
The Dirac,
Look at
okay, he's gonna use his
Dude, look
sprint
at the damage
get away.
that Malok is dealing though. Like,
Okay, the
literally
red team
half
is still gonna keep pushing bot, but now I think they should back out now, because if they don't back out, they will lose the high ground tower.
They're trying to keep
The
push
Malak, yeah. Like the
Yeah, they
Malak
got the
just
tier
landed
3
a.
tower. Then
But
I guess
can they
I guess
defend this though?
Yep, I
Dirac
mean
can
they have a
say yeah,
Dirac.
yeah. They
They have
have
a
a
Dirac.
Because
Dirac.
they still have the Drake full HP. The Telenas is still alive, and the Pain is gonna go in and he's gonna burst down the Dirac, and he's
Yeah,
gonna get the Richter is left alive.
I
The
guess
Alice is
that's
really the
PG.
minion is really low HP, and she's gonna tank for the. And I think
Yeah.
they're just gonna end the game here. Okay, the minion is finally dead. The Malak is here now to help, and
Oh, the KD died. That's a nice save from
Oh,
Shikhar.
Lindes is
yeah.
back, and
Okay, now
This
they're gonna back
almost saved the
up.
game for
he
them.
should avoid overextending. But
All right, I think they're just gonna reset now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Richter literally kept them in the game. Like if he hadn't cleared the minion and if he hadn't taken out the Pain, I think it could have been over. But anyway,
I think Payne died from the tower. Like
Mhm.
he was trying from the tower.
right.
Just needed to back off from after taking the tier 2 tower. They could have saved the top tier 3 tower.
Yeah. The thing is, even though they have taken down so many towers, the red team is still not that far behind.
Yeah,
Like
that's
it's
like
literally 1k
really-
goal
I mean,
difference.
the red team were pretty much dominating the early skirmishes, and
Mhm.
it's just that one fight where they lost at bot, and then the Omen won the top fight. So they lost a bit of ground there.
also they have like 3 abyssal dragons on their side, so that's why the gold matchup is pretty good.
Mhm. Plus, this Omen has been playing pretty good. I mean, Omen somewhat counters Victor in lane, but still, rotating, flickerals, and everything, those have been pretty good.
We need to see some action from enemy Diracs. Like
Yeah, Dirac has been pretty disappointing, to be honest. Okay.
oh, he killed
That
that.
was,
That was really sick play. That's
I mean, it was not the best Malakot in my opinion because there was no minion. Even though he was able to land his ult on so many people, there was just no minion. You know, and the Pain tried to help him as well, and he ended up dying. So if I was a red team, I would straight run to
Yep.
DS.
DS, yep. You beat the DS now. That's the only way of coming back.
Yeah.
The team needs to zone them out, and
Yeah, I, mean, I
Maybe
don't think they
someone-
can even contest this.
someone
Like,
needs
they
to
should
go
just-
on bot lane.
Yeah,
That's
the
why
Victor is gonna go back.
Roman is pushing his lane. I guess he's gonna get the tower. Yeah,
you get the tower. I mean, it's an Omen.
he's gonna get
Yep.
the tower.
But I think he might. Okay, the red team didn't follow up though, so he
Yes.
will be able to get away.
They're still trying to push from mid lane. That's ooh, Lindis is pretty.
Yeah, she really needs to be super
Oh,
careful of her
that
positioning
combo
now.
though, dude. That combo from
Yeah,
the double stun from Alice, and afterwards that creep from Malak. Like that's all you need. You have 50% HP if you're a squishy hero.
and
She's
the Pain
gonna
is gonna
get-
die here though. I think. Oh, his
Wow.
passive procs up, but I think he's still dead though. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna die. The Lube is out of position here, and I think he's gonna. Okay, he flickers out. He'll be able to get away.
They could have
Yeah,
killed
they're just
this
gonna retreat now.
Malak, I guess.
Yeah, that fight was pretty much like they it's like we have DS, so we have to fight now. But what they should have done is they should have pushed the towers. You know, they could have pushed the top lane, which still has all the towers remaining. Okay, the Lindus. That's a really good combo from the Chalanas and Alice, and she's will
They
get
don't-
away.
Like, they
Rick's
don't
trying to get from the back line, and
Did
he's
I
gonna
still
get
don't
melted down.
I
But
mean,
I
that
still
was
don't
just
have a
like
zone.
a desperate attempt to make some.
Yeah,
Yeah. They're just
Look.
trying to back them out from
Because
their base
Victor has
because-
been has been like a shining light for the red team.
they
And
need
And,
to
he
save
has-
this
that's-
blue ball.
the Lindus is really out of position, and she's gonna die here.
Yeah.
And
another
that's a
good
good
push from the Max.
push from Max.
Ooh,
Okay.
Lubu's gonna get the Telenas from the
Lubu
back.
was able to focus on the Telenas, but
But,
they
I mean-
were able to take down all the high ground towers,
Yeah.
so it was worth.
They're
Like
gonna get the
because
super minions now. Okay.
they won't be able to push anyway because the marksman is dead, and they will have a really hard time defending these minions now.
I haven't seen much from the Dirac. Like honestly, not, like he hasn't contributed
Yeah, I mean,
according.
like from what I've seen in the last 5 minutes or so, the Lindis has been like way out of position. Like she should be in the back line, but
Yeah,
she's like, especially while defending this mid high
like
ground
even
tower,
the
she was like
mid high ground tower. She was actually in front of
rotating
the
the yeah.
lane. Yeah,
And also in the after they took the DS when they were trying to push the mid tower, she was in that little bush, and she like got comboed by like Tyrannus, Alice, Malak, and she was brought to half HP. So they had to retreat, and everyone was out of position, and they started dying. So yeah, like the marksman should really be watchful when it comes to a positioning. Okay, they're gonna
So the Stain was going for a face check on Omen.
try to contest for this abyssal dragon,
I guess
and
they
I think
shouldn't
they will be
contest.
able
and the
to.
Malok is trying to
Yeah,
zone them out, and yep,
it's gonna be a free, and I think the
and the
Thane is
Thane.
gonna
mm,
die here. Yeah, everyone is just out of position here, and Thane is gonna die now,
Yeah,
and
they should just
they're
back
gonna
off.
collapse on the Lubu. He's gonna die. Yeah, I don't know why they were try. They okay. The Dirac, I don't know what he was thinking.
Okay.
He's just gonna die here now, and I think that's game.
Yeah, that's a game.
Yep. So it was a decent start from the red team,
Yeah.
and they're gonna surrender. In fact,
But I
okay.
mean, like after they lost a couple of fights, they were like there was no way back from them
Like
because
so, I think they lost the game when they tried to push their bot lane.
Mhm.
Because after that they lost mid tower, they lost the top tower, and after that the blue team were able to push the bot tower as well. So they lost every tier 1 tower, and they just lost vision control, and the goal lead started to fall off as well.
Even
So
though
I
we were
think
saying like Dirac didn't do anything, but he had most damage in red team. He had 37% damage.
I
That's a
mean,
huge.
Dirac, like that hero just deals a lot of damage in general. But I didn't see too many stuns from him. That's why I was like,
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Oh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. 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 Whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. 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 Oh, yeah, I've discussed it with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face. I stood and wait because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated. It's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, It's a tug of war, battling to keep my sanity. Say no more, say no more. I love you, but I can't keep killing me. I look at myself, I wonder why you don't recognize who you traumatize me. Now what do I do? Pick up the pieces and go.
Let your heart break sometimes. It's better to leave behind. Pieces you lost, you'll find. Let your heart break sometimes. Let your heart break sometimes. Let your heart break sometimes.
I've adored the time I had lived in this fantasy. Now I'm looking for a way to better me, a remedy. I look at myself, wonder why you recognize who traumatized me. Now what do I do? Pick up the pieces and go.
Anyway, welcome back to the second game between CRG and HKP. CRG is up ahead in the series 1-0. And we
Indeed.
have a new commentator for this game. It is
None other than our AoV moderator, Shashwat. Shashwat, you want to say hello to the crowd?
Hello guys, this is Glitch. My name is Shashwat and I'm gonna commentating on this second now.
Perfect.
and we're gonna see some classic bands coming from the both teams, Zip and Akira. We're gonna see a Zero band from the blue team, so it looks like they're just gonna eliminate one of their junglers,
Indeed.
and I think they might ban Pain from the red team, or are they gonna ban like a Dirac? But they can't. They don't need to ban Dirac. They don't. Yeah, I was gonna say they don't need to ban Dirac because the blue team had already played Dirac, so that was a waste of a ban from the red team. Anyway, they're gonna go with the Krizix first pick from the blue team.
The supports
And,
are really good this patch.
Yeah, I'm not sure though. He could have went with an Alice, but I suppose this guy plays a really good Krizix because we saw a Krizix man in the first game coming from the red team. Anyway, so red team are gonna go with a Jinar and a Lavio. Okay. Decent picks.
So even after the nerf, Janar is still like cancer. Like his
Yeah.
heal is still OP. But like anti-heal works
It
on
is
him.
not as strong as it used to be in the old Indian server, and it is not as broken as it used to be when the game was released into the new version. But yeah, he's still decent, and he's still being played in some competitive scenes like Taiwan and
Late
Thailand.
game with Janar and Sprint, you can just wreak havoc on the back
Yeah.
line.
Yeah, and we're gonna see.
Foxy.
I'm not sure about. I mean, they're hovering these two picks, and they're gonna go with the Crixie. I don't know about the Crixie pick here because the Jinar can just, like you said, sprint and then out, and Crixie will just get instant melted.
Yeah, but Crixie now has move speed from her like abilities, so like it's kind of avoidable if with Sprint also.
Yeah.
I've
So
heard
we're
about
gonna
that
see,
side lane.
Yeah, he played a just side lane in the quarterfinals against who are playing. He played pretty good. So I
So I
think
guess
they're
that's
gonna,
the test.
yeah, and I think they're gonna lean towards another marksman jungle. It looks like. So if I was a red team, if I was a blue team, sorry, I would ban all the assassins. So like Zephys, or they already banned Zil. So like Zephys, Nakaroth, that would be my two bans. We're gonna see a classic Thane pick from the CRG team.
I don't think red team needs to ban Nakaroth.
Oh, that's true. Never mind. I confused it with the other team. No, I mean, I was saying the blue team should be thinking about banning the Nakaroth, not the red team.
Yeah. But still going ADC jungle like against this Lavil and
Yeah,
Jannar.
it's already. I mean, they do have a Jinnar and a Thane who can, like, if they combo those two together.
Yeah, they can
the-
just focus their carry and then it's
Yeah. And considering the out of positioning, how out of positioning Noy was the last game, he hopefully he realizes his mistakes in this one.
Yeah, that was pretty much a throw.
Yeah. And we're gonna see a pain ban finally. They waited till the last to ban pain.
So that's like another waste of a ban because I don't
Yeah.
think Noy plays Pain.
No. And it looks apparent that they're leaning towards a marksman jungle, so they could have banned like Lindus or another side laner. Like a DS
Like
laner. they
Morin
could
is
have
also
with the-
decent. Like against this comp they're playing, Morin with all his stacks can just like keep free hitting Pain.
I think we might see a Morin jungle instead of an assassin jungle. Because of the fact they banned Zephy's, Kriknak, Zerl, like eliminating all the assassins, I think they could lean potentially towards a Morin jungle for the red team. And just like feed him all the gold and let him do the work. So it'll be interesting to see if they what the pick is gonna be. Either they're gonna pick the Morin
Team is
or they're
also,
gonna
like,
pick
leaning towards a dive comp with the Crest and Kha'Zix. Like, the
Yeah.
Kha'Zix ult and his S2 is really good to engage.
we're gonna see a Lubu pick. Okay. So the Lubu is just gonna solely focus on split pushing, depending on what the blue team is gonna pick. We're gonna go with the Fennec, however, and a Verse. I think I'm perfectly fine with the Verse pick
Or
because she is still really good. Fennec,
not sure about like Fennec though.
yeah, because
So hard.
they are already way too tanky, and he starts to fall off as the game goes late. But he does have, like, if he is out of position, he can still escape. Unlike with Limbus, he has his CS2.
With Lindis too, you have just like so much vision and
Mhm.
really like
We're gonna go with the Slims pick. Okay, I mean, I used to play a lot of Slims back when it was really good, but ever since his HP nerf, ever since his spear nerf, he is just like, he has never been played in any of the competitive scene that I've seen. But he's still good. He still has a damage when it gets to late game. But he's just a squishy bunny. Like, if they're
but,
able
like
to,
they have to focus on Jinnar and Lavil. Like if they focus Jinnar, then Lavil is gonna just use his S1
Yeah.
and free hit everyone. And if
Yeah.
they focus Lavil, then Jinnar is gonna sprint and like ult.
so it really depends on a good crest dot. I think if the crest can push them away,
Yeah,
I
and
think
then
they
the
might be
Kha'Zix
able to.
really-
And yeah, they went with the Nakaroth pick. So yeah, the Slims. I'm already paying my respects for the Slims
He's
because
gonna have a really bad time.
yeah, like everyone, like Jinnar, Nakaroth, if they just die, even if they just hit one of their abilities, he's just dead. So yeah, I think based on the draft, I think the red team has got this one. What do you think?
Yeah, red team has the better draft.
Yeah.
So, viewers, it looks like we're gonna have, basis the draft, of course, red team win again and 2-0. But let's hear what you have to say about this.
I just want to see the enchantments, like what they
Yeah.
look like. Last game, like the Dirac enchantments were like really the best. Like, I really
I
prefer Devil's Awakening on him.
Yeah, that is true. And have the shield enchantment for the Trixie. I think
Nah,
the red one is still better for her.
Yeah,
I don't
Devil's
remember the name. The face one, right? The red face that
Yeah, it's
reduces the
Devil's
cooldown.
Awakening.
Yeah.
Because like when you use ult with Trixie, you just get another S1 MS
Yeah.
for free.
And she's squishy anyway, so the shield might help if you're like caught out of position, but yeah, there's just better versions out there.
Like no orb enchantments on blue side.
Yeah, that is also true. And especially Trixie, if you're gonna go with a shield enchantment, I don't know why you would not go with an orb.
Like orb is really good for early game because there's Jenar and
Yeah,
you can just avoid his ult with an orb.
yeah. And we already see a pause coming from the red team. Looks like one of them might be.
Jenar has the appropriate enchantments. He has the heal one.
Yeah. I am not able to see the enchantments from here though. Anyway. Chinar. Both the junglers are gonna start the opposite side of the dragon. The Nakroth got a little bit of help from the Lubu, so he wouldn't have as much mana issues.
I think Nakroth is just gonna out jungle early game. Okay, another pause from red team.
Yeah, it looks like one of them is lagging a little bit.
So Shekhar is a really good DS laner. Like Grizzly,
Mm-hmm.
he knows all the DS laners like Richter, and I've seen him play Varus. That it's really
Yeah.
good.
Like last game, he was the one who delayed the game for so long. Like if it wasn't for them, I think the game would have ended a lot earlier.
The
Like
last game
just the
was like
rotations he was making the whole game, they were able to secure the dragons early and mid game. But yeah,
they just had to like snowball, but they couldn't do it.
the Nakroth. Okay, both the junglers are still on their buffs.
Crest is gonna have a hard time against Laville
Yeah,
clearing lane.
until he gets his. But the Laville is gonna play a little bit defensive because it is around the 1 minute and 30 seconds mark. So both the junglers are level 4.
Yeah.
Varus is trying to make a rotation, but gonna go back to the
I think
lanes.
the blue team
That's
should go
it.
for anti-heal.
The Slim's able to land a stun on the Thane. The Thane will be able to get away though. Okay. The Slims landed a decent spear on the Thane and they tried to dive on him, but he uses
Thane's
his
passive.
flicker and his passive procs up and he's able to get away. And the Nakroth will be able to secure the bat without any issues, and the blue team does a smart thing by securing the dragon and they're gonna rotate towards this blue buff, and that's a really good rotation coming from the red team here. And I think they will be able to secure the blue buff as well. Yep.
Yeah, I think
Okay, the Lubu is a little bit caught here, but the Jinnar goes all by himself. Thane tries to help him out. Okay, that's a really good push from the Thane. And Slims will die. he goes.
Lubu gets first blood.
Yep.
So I knew that CRG is already so good at Thane. Like every CRG guy I see,
It's like
they just have
a
Thane.
it's like a voluntary requirement in order to join CRG.
Yeah, you
It's
just
just
have to play Thane.
yeah. And same thing with Nakrot when it comes to 5 versus Trash. It's like
Yeah,
they
you just
have
have to play Nano.
compulsory requirements.
So I think it's mandatory for the blue team to make anti-heal because they have Thane and
Mhm.
Jinar and Lubu.
I mean, if there's a Jinar, you just if there's a Lubu, sorry, Jinar, if he's not fit, you don't need to. But considering the game, how it's going, and considering the fact that they have a Lubu and Jinar, it's just, I mean, you just have to make that as a first item.
It's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Like even Nakaroth is reliant on lifesteal.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Both teams have cleared their jungle, and the marksman. Okay, he just missed his stun on everyone. They're gonna
They
try
should just
to
like engage on
fight
Thane.
the Thane for whatever example, and they are just completely out of position. And I think the Slims is just gonna die here.
Yeah, why is it chasing the Thane, man?
Yeah.
Like they see Thane and they just engage.
The Varus makes a good rotation, but I don't think he can even. Like, I don't think he does have the damage to kill anyone here.
I don't think.
Okay, that's a really good.
Heal
okay.
and a really good orb as well.
Take it down.
Yeah.
Take it down.
Because like I thought she was surely gonna die, and then everyone started to group up, and he tried to proc his passive, but that was a good usage of Artigo from the view.
So red team taking a good lead here, early lead here.
And if I was the red team, I would straight run for the dragon.
Yep.
Indeed, they have a 1.5k goal lead,
Yeah.
and they can capitalize on this.
Because the Slims is still okay. Yeah, now they're gonna go for the dragon,
Taking a dragon crest
and I
coming
think
in.
that's gonna be a. It
I think
should
it's gonna
be
be
an
contested.
easy.
Ooh,
Okay, that-
too late.
Yeah.
That's a little late.
The Lubu's card out here. He's still healing, but I think he's gonna die though. He should have just backed out. But he didn't have his flicker up, and I think he probably didn't have his dashes either. So he tried to kill the Slims, but he's gonna die. So if I was the blue team, I would just retreat now, because they cannot push because the Slims is half HP. Okay, the rest will be able to get away. Yeah, the Slims is just gonna go back to his jungle now.
What they need is a good peer engage.
Yeah, they had that first time when they landed at the his Thane, but the second one when they didn't even land the Slim stun on anyone, they still tried to engage on the Thane, and because of that, like the Crixie and Slims were like so out of position, and they just died again.
Yeah, the Lubu just collapsed on them from behind.
Yeah. The Varus is a little bit caught here, but I think she should be okay. They're gonna tower that without any minions. The Nakrath uses Arctic Orb, and he will be able to get away. Lubu will be able to get away as well. Okay,
So
good
they're just
rotation
trying to
coming
take a
from
tower.
the Jinar tries to ult the Kha'Zix. He will die. The Crest does not have his ult anymore.
Oh, Lavil manages to kill Slims.
Yeah. I'm not sure how that happened.
That just shows how broken the hero is, to be honest.
Yeah. And considering the fact that Slims is already behind in gold.
Yeah, we predicted that he's gonna have a hard time against
Yeah.
Team Comp. Okay, so Kixi just bought anti-heal,
Yeah.
and seems like the vision item is the meta pick for.
She should be okay. She uses her ult to get away, and that's a free bot tower. And they're gonna rotate towards Dragon, I would assume. And that just opens up the whole map for the red team because of the fact that they've taken the bot tower now, they can invade his red buff anytime they want to. And they should know that the red buff is now up, but they're gonna go back to their own jungle because okay, the Jinna is caught out here. I think he might. Okay, the team is here to follow up though, and
Wow, Jenna survived that.
I think the red team is following up perfectly here in team fights, and that's what really
Yeah, that's a
in
really
their
good
favor.
backup.
yeah, and
Lubu tower diving.
Crest is gonna die. Oh, okay. If he had landed that stun, the Lubu might have died, but the
So
Crickfee should
what
just back out now.
what blue team is doing? They're playing reactively and against
Yeah.
Macross and Jenna. It's not gonna work
Yeah.
because like, they just Macross is gonna like prefer to fight in skirmishes, not 5v5.
Mm-hmm.
And what blue team needs is a good team fight with Crest and Physics, but they aren't getting it.
But
So
the
viewers, you have some
Crest has
wonderful
just
insight here
been-
from both our commentators. Sorry to
And I
interrupt you
think that
guys.
Sims is gonna die here. Oh, that's a really good stun from the Lavio coming all the way from top.
Yeah, you
And
just get hit from a random ult and it's game
Yeah.
over.
And it's like he's again died before the fight even began. And that's a theme we've been seeing from the last game. It's just every time there was a fight happening, when you're okay, the Thane is able to secure the blue buff from them as well, just to rub salt to the wounds.
The Nakrot is really far ahead.
Yeah,
Like he's gonna melt even Varys now, who's building our armor.
yeah. And I think they're gonna rotate towards DS.
Yes.
And yeah, I think it's gonna be a free DS as
Yeah,
well.
really
The
good
Critics
pressure
is
on
trying to provide vision. Okay, the Slims is still trying to. Okay.
Then it's GG.
I think. I mean, he's gonna be able to get away somehow. But the Slims was okay. You know what they do in DS? Okay, they're still gonna try to dive them. And Lubu
pay
is
for it,
gonna
I
die.
guess.
Okay, this was a
Yep.
bit sloppy
Oh.
from the red team though.
Yeah.
He gets a double kill, 3 down,
Yeah.
3 down from the red team. So that was a free throw, I would say, from the red
Yeah.
team in terms of kills.
I think Crest saved that team fight.
But even if he hadn't done anything, they decided to like tower dive all the way until their like high ground tower.
Yeah,
when
they
the
had
T2 tower.
they should have just recalled and like
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
essentially taking fire from 2 towers, and that's not at all advisable.
And it just gives the blue team a potential to come back.
yeah,
So
like even the waves are like pushed up to mid.
yeah,
And they're slowly inching in on the gold as well. So
the
red team with a
Slims-
5k gold lead almost now.
Okay. The Lubu's trying to fight 1v3. The Stain is here to back him up, but he just doesn't have the healing to out-sustain. So the blue team is just wasting so much time here when they could have just taken the dragon, taken the mid tower, taken something instead of just trying to kill the thing. And because of that they're gonna lose.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
just
good
waiting
tower,
the whole game.
Yeah,
Like,
and I think they're gonna lose the high ground tower as well because they're gonna try to take the dragon, which they should have done 5 minutes before. And they're not even gonna take the dragon now because it's okay. He finally lands a really good stun on the Nakrot, and he's gonna die.
I
The
think
Jinna
Jinna
is
also gonna die.
yeah, he's gonna die. No, he doesn't have salt, but that Lavul tries to help him out. He's gonna back out now though. Okay.
I think even
And-
if like physics makes anti-heal, it's not gonna hurt.
No. The Crest, poor guy, he had to make anti-hero because that's how far ahead they are. So they're gonna try to take this mid tower, but I don't think they can. The Slims is, yeah, the wave is already dead and they're just focusing on whatever that's up front in the rise.
They should
they
like
should have,
push all their lanes and then go to Dragon.
yeah. But the Slims, the red buff is very important.
Here seems to be in trouble here.
So he's gonna go to that.
Oh,
Okay, that's a pause coming from the blue team.
that's very poor timing on the blue team's part. They're caught off. Their Varys has been caught off from all sides.
I don't think
The
Varys is gonna survive that.
no, I don't think she can. I mean, even
But
if
if
you
they're
are
gonna
the
get
best virus, I'm not. Okay, I'm looking forward to see if the virus can do anything here. Let's see.
Okay, she makes it out
Lumi's
alive. Oh
trying
no,
to
Lumi
camp
jumping
from
in.
the backside,
No,
and
she makes
she's
it
able
alive.
to use a sprint. I think she can get away now, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I just like imagine that meme where that one white girl is with four black, like black
So the blue
men.
team is gonna try to take the mid tower.
They've also just finally taken a dragon
They
and a
can.
mid tower. Blue team trying to come back
Okay,
here.
the Thane is a little bit caught here. Okay, that's a really good flicker engage from the Thane. But the Crest uses out. The Jinnar tries to dive all the way himself, and he gets a backup from the Nakrat, and both the carries are dead.
Oh, Knockout
And
survived.
I think they can just,
I think this is game over for the blue team.
yep, they
Game
can just
set
run it down mid now.
Pretty much.
Knockout was a really good pick. Like they knew he's gonna go for jungle.
Yeah. And
won't
I
take
don't
it
think
anyway.
they even need the minions now. They can just tank
Tank
for
it out.
themselves, and yeah.
Right.
All right, GGWP to the red team, and I think
So
The
we
right
see another
team won.
finalist. 2-0.
Yep.
Good luck to CRG.
yeah,
Indeed. Good luck to Team CRG. They
they
played
were
very well.
one of the potential finalists since the tourney began, and it's not a surprise to see them in the finals either. And let's look at the damage. Crixie did somehow. I mean, she did. I mean, it's not surprising she did the most damage because Crush and the
But
Varus.
look at like the amount in tank.
Yeah, exactly. Like he had some really good engages, especially the last fight when he like
Yeah, that's, like,
flickered engaged on the blue team, and Crixie and Slims were trying to outrun, and the Jinnar and Nakrod were able to follow them up, and as
They
soon as
weren't
the
like they couldn't keep up with the sustained team fight.
yeah, like they were already far behind, and just yeah, I mean it was just good gameplay from the red team, whereas the blue team they were just a little bit disoriented after the first one.
Yeah.
And yeah, this I think the next game is at 5 o'clock. That will be between Powerpuff Boys versus Sensei. So we will be seeing you guys back then.
That is also a good match to like watch out for.
Yeah, it will be yeah, that's a 6 team versus Sensei.
So it was fun casting beside you.
Yeah, same thing.
I guess I'll see you on the WhatsApp group chat.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much, Shashwat. Thank you for being with us and joining us for this stream and providing us these wonderful insights. Pleasure having you.
In there.
Chasing speed and gunning, I'll be right there.